Beekeeper Dawn Tucker was called to a home in Vernon to conduct a hive removal after a hive of bees made a home out of the owner's shed.
I was called out by the homeowner to do a removal, and so a removal is different than a swarm catch because basically the bees have moved already into what they have decided is their new home. So versus a swarm which is looking for their new home. So at this point, the bees are going to be building comb. The queen is going to try to start to lay, and so that's the difference right there between a swarm catch and a removal.
The tool that Dawn used to collect the bees allowed her to safely and carefully vacuum them up without harming them in order to get them ready to be relocated.
The tool that I'm using is called a Colorado bee vac. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure that I'm removing the bees themselves without harming them. So the vacuum is calibrated so that it's not like what you would use at home. It's not there to harm the bees. It actually has an adjustment valve on it, and so it looks similar to a shop vacuum, but it actually has a specialized box, and it actually is able to be tempered so that while it sucks the bees up, they're not harmed in the process. So it's very gentle in terms of getting the bees traveling in and then dropping them into the box, and then attached to the bottom of the box that they go into, I put an actual hive box, and then I can drop them into that, and then that's actually going to be their new home, and then I transport them in that hive back to my property where they're going to actually be.
After being relocated to her property, Dawn says the bees are doing well and that it's best not to disturb them for a week or so in order to allow them to adjust. For Castanet News, I'm Victoria Femia in Vernon.